The calendar is flipped to November with cooler temperatures and a time change. Brings the close to the regular season. Don't worry, this one should be a doozy. One to remember. We've got big games with conference title implications from every corner of the state. Bryant going to Conway, Greenwood to Mountain Home, Stuttgart to Hamburg. The list is almost endless. I'm your host, Barry Grooms, and this week's edition of the America's Car-Mart Football Report is jam-packed with the most up-to-date information on all the high school games in Arkansas. Half the teams in the state end their seasons this week. The other half gear up for the playoffs. So sit back, get ready, as we take you through all the rankings and predictions for every game in the state in this regular season finale of the America's Car-Mart Football Report.
I'm David Wallace for America's Car-Mart. It's game day in Arkansas. Well, it's always game day at America's Car-Mart. For more than 40 years, Car-Mart has helped hardworking Americans get into quality used vehicles. Car-Mart works hard to ensure customers drive away happy. They give customers peace of mind by keeping them on the road and helping them succeed. That's why Car-Mart was named to Newsweek's list America's Most Trustworthy Companies for 2023. Car-Mart, in your town or community near you, a proud sponsor of Arkansas high school football.
Go beyond your field of study and get a world-class education in leadership. As an Army officer, you'll work side by side with peers who support your growth, and you'll become a role model, mentor, and decision maker in any environment, at any scale. It's a challenging path, but along the way, you'll sharpen your skills and show yourself and those around you exactly what you're capable of. Decide to lead at goarmy.com/officer.
Going to college may not look the same as it has before, but you have the power to move forward. There are over 1,000 hands-on or online programs in Arkansas designed to put you to work, and they qualify for state scholarships and grants. Healthcare, education, computer technology, industry technology, and more. Take your next step forward. Visit explorearcareers.com.
Few things in life are more important than showing up. Whether you show up for your family, friends, or teammates, it doesn't hurt to bring a plate of their favorite beef dish. Together, we can bring more. Find your next crowd pleaser at beefitswhatsfordinner.com. Brought to you by the Arkansas Beef Council, courtesy of Beef. It's whatsfordinner.com. Welcome back to the America's Car-Mart Football Report. And at America's Car-Mart, they're all about giving back, paying it forward, being part of the community. During November, America's Car-Mart is conducting their 17th annual holiday toy drive. The goal? Collect toys for sharing with 30 children's hospitals in 12-state area. It's hard to be in the hospital during the holidays. It's even harder when you're a kid. So America's Car-Mart wants to bring these kids some joy. So if you're looking to buy a vehicle, Car-Mart has this great promotion running now. If you're not in the market for a car, that's okay. You can still drop off a toy at your local America's Car-Mart, and Car-Mart will deliver to the Children's Hospital in November. And that's America's Car-Mart, because we believe in helping the children. And now let's help ourselves to a dose of Class 7A rankings. This is shaping up to be a great week. The top 5 remain the same as a week ago. Bryant and Bentonville still 1 and 2, both unbeaten. Followed by Rogers and Conway, both 8-1 records, coming in at 3 and 4. Number 5, Bentonville West. Number 6, Fayetteville moves up 1 spot after beating Heritage. Little Rock Christian drops a spot after losing to Conway. Cabot up 2 spots after doubling up Little Rock Central a week ago. Pulaski Academy jumps back into the top 10 rankings at number 9, and North Little Rock tumbles 2 spots to number 10. And here are the picks. We've been waiting on this game all season long. Bryant at Conway. Both teams unbeaten in conference play. The outright championship at the conference is on the line. Hootens.com going with number 1 ranked Bryant. Here's a rivalry game for you. Number 9 PA at number 7 Little Rock Christian. Hootens.com taking the Warriors of Little Rock Christian. Number 8 Cabot's at home against number 10 North Little Rock. Hootens.com likes Cabot. And Little Rock Central, the favorite, over Little Rock Southwest. Now in the 7A West, number 6 Fayetteville is favorite at Harbor. We like Springdale over Northside. Number 3 Rogers Big over Rogers Heritage. And number 2 Bentonville to get past number 5 Bentonville West. Now in Class 6A, the top 6 teams remain the same as a week ago. Greenwood's number 1, followed by Shiloh Christian, Mountain Home, Sylvan Hills, Benton at number 5, El Dorado at number 6. Marion jumps 3 spots to number 7, followed by Jonesboro at number 8. Van Buren drops a spot to number 9, and Fort Smith Southside drops a spot to number 10. And here are the picks this week, starting out in the 6A East, a big one. Number 5, Benton, hosting number 7, Marion. Hootens.com picks Benton. Number 4, Sylvan Hills, big over Little Rock Catholic. Number 6, El Dorado, picked to win at Sheridan. And number 8, Jonesboro, a home favorite over West Memphis. In the 6A West, the big one, number 1, Greenwood is a favorite at number 3, Mountain Home. Another one with playoff implications. Number 2, Shiloh Christian, a home favorite over number 9, Van Buren. Lake Hamilton, favored at Russellville. And number 10, Fort Smith Southside, is the pick over Siloam Springs. Now flipping over to Class 5A, the top 2 teams remain the same as they have been for the past month. Both Joe T. Robinson and Greenbrier are unbeaten and check in at numbers 1 and 2 respectively. Farmington up 1 spot to number 3. Hot Springs jumps 2 spots to number 4 after doubling up Camden Fairview last week. Searcy stays at number 5, followed by Little Rock Parkview up a spot after beating Hot Springs Lakeside. The Rams of Lakeside dropped from 3 to number 7 after that loss. Number 8 is Valley View, followed by Morrilton and Maumelle. Now in the 5A Central, big one with conference title implications. Number 10, Maumelle. At number 1, Joe T. Robinson. Hootens.com likes the Senators. Number 5, Searcy's at BB. Hootens.com going with Searcy. Jacksonville, a favorite over Watson Chapel. Pine Bluff, the pick at Whitehall. In the 5A East, Valley View favorite over Batesville. Harding Academy at Brooklyn. Nettleton favorite over Wynn. And the Bell Trophy up for grabs up in Greene County, where Greene County Tech is a slight favorite over Paragould. In the 5A South, Little Rock Parkview favorite over Camden Fairview. Hot Springs Lakeside, the pick over Hot Springs. Texarkana favored at DeQueen, and Magnolia is the pick over Hope. In the 5A West, number 2 Greenbrier set to retain the Judges Cup and beat Bologna. Number 3 Farmington, the pick over Alma. Number 9 Morrilton favored over Clarksville, and Harrison the pick at Pea Ridge.
Hungry on your way to the game? Satisfy that craving at Colton's. Throw those peanut shells in a bucket. Grab a hot roll and butter. Then enjoy a hand-cut steak or any of our mouth-watering entrees in a relaxed, casual dining environment. With 14 convenient locations across the state, you're sure to find a Colton's near your Friday night football destination.
Few things in life are more important than showing up. Whether you show up for your family, friends, or teammates, it doesn't hurt to bring a plate of their favorite beef dish. Together, we can bring more. Find your next crowd pleaser at beefitswhatsfordinner.com. Brought to you by the Arkansas Beef Council, courtesy of Beef. It's whatsfordinner.com.
And football fans, for your peace of mind, Friday nights are made for football, and America's Car-Mart is thrilled to be a proud supporter of all high school athletics. So when you roll out with a quality used vehicle from America's Car-Mart, you'll be cruising with peace of mind. Car-Mart's Peace of Mind package offers a 7-day exchange policy, an optional accidental protection plan, and optional service contracts that include roadside assistance and oil changes. From purchase to payoff, Car-Mart's got you covered. Jumpstart your car buying journey online at car-mart.com. That's America's Car-Mart, keeping you on the road.
Going to college may not look the same as it has before, but you have the power to move forward. There are over 1,000 hands-on or online programs in Arkansas designed to put you to work, and they qualify for state scholarships and grants. Healthcare, education, computer technology, industry technology, and more. Take your next step forward. Visit explorearcareers.com.
Now to Class 4A, where the top 10 remain the same as a week ago. It's number 1 Dardanelle, followed by Elkins. Then it's Nashville. Arkadelphia at number 4. Hamburg checks in at number 5. Stuttgart is 6. Followed by Gosnell, Warren, Clinton, and Bauxite rounds out the top 10. And here are the picks starting up in Northwest Arkansas. Number 2 Elkins, a big favorite over Huntsville. Gravette picked in a close one over Gentry to determine the number 2 playoff seed. Green Forest, the pick over Berryville. And Prairie Grove favored over Lincoln. In the 2-4A, the conference title's on the line, where Lone Oak is a home favorite over Mills. Bald Knob picked over Hall Steam Academy. Forest City picked to get a victory at CAC. And Heber Springs is a road favorite at Riverview. In the 3-4A, number 7, an unbeaten Gosnell favored at Jonesboro West Side. Southside favored over Blytheville in a game that determines the number 2 seed, and Highland favored at Pocahontas. In the 4-4A, number 1 Dardanelle is the pick at Mena. Number 9 Clinton favored at Ozark in a big battle for the number 2 seed. Lamar favored over Waldron. Pottsville, a road favorite at Dover. Now to the 7-3A in Southwest Arkansas, where number 3 Nashville is a big favorite over Genoa Central. Number 4 Arkadelphia favored over Malvern. Number 10 Bauxite, the pick over Haskell Harmony Grove. Fountain Lake is favored over Ashdown. In the 8-4A, a monster game. Number 5, Hamburg hosts number 6, Stuttgart for the conference title. Hootens.com going with Hamburg. Number 8, Warren, a road favorite at Crossit. Helena is the pick over Star City, and Monticello favored at DeWitt. Now to Class 3A, where the top 7 remain the same as a week ago. It's number 1, Salem, number 2, Mansfield. Both of those teams 9-0. Rivercrest checks in at number 3. Then we got a long list of 8-1 teams rounding out the top 10. Bismarck is number 4, followed by Charleston, Glenrose, Mayflower at number 7. Smackover 8-1 moves up a spot after beating Prescott. Fordyce up 1 after beating Risen, and Adkins moves up a spot after Mercy ruling Yellville Summit. And here are the picks this week. Number 2, Mansfield, favored at West Fork. Number 5, Charleston, picked at Greenland. Boonville, a home favorite over Lavaca, and Hackett, favored over Cedarville. In the 2-3A, number 1, Salem looks to complete a perfect regular season, and the Greyhounds are favored to get past Quitman. Here's a big one for you. Number 7, Mayflower, is a home favorite over number 10, Adkins. Melbourne, the pick over Mountain View. And somebody's got to win this one. It's winless Yellville Summit at winless Episcopal. Hootens.com going with the Yellville Summit. In the 3-3A, Rivercrest, the pick over Piggott. Newport favored over Harrisburg. Walnut Ridge, the pick at Hoxie. And Osceola favored big over Manila. In the 4-3A, number 6, Glenrose, the favorite over Danville. Cutter Morning Star favored at Jesseville. Magnet Cove, the pick over Perryville. And Paris favored at Two Rivers. In the 7-3A, Bismarck is a big home favorite over Horatio. Number 9, Smackover, favored at Falk. Prescott's lost its past 2 games. The Curly Wolves looking to get back on the winning track, and Hootens.com thinks that happens, picking Prescott over Centerpoint. In the HGOC, Harmony Grove, Ouachita County, favored to beat Parker's Chapel. Here's where the muddled race is in Class 3A. In the 8-3A, it's still anyone's conference championship. All the playoff seeds are still up for grabs. And here are the picks. Number 9, Fordyce, favored over McGee. Dumas, the pick over Drew Central. Lake Village, favored at Palestine Wheatley. And Barton favored over Risen. Moving on to Class 2A. The top 5 remain the same as a week ago. It's East Poinsett County, the number 1 ranked team, has been all season long. Followed by Junction City, Mount Ida, Carlisle, and Cross County. Hampton moves up a spot to number 6 after beating Hazen. Hector up a spot after beating Conway Christian. Earl up 1 spot after beating Izard County. Poen back in the top 10 after Mercy ruling Bearden, and Desark stays at number 10 despite losing last week to East Poinsett County. Lots of big games this week. In the 1-2A, Mount Ida favored at Mountain Pine. Conway Christian favored at Bigelow. Hector over Magazine, and Mountainburg should beat JC Westside. In the 2-2A, East Poinsett County favored over Mark Tree. Cross County the pick over Earl. Izard County picked at Mariana. And in a game with big playoff implications, Desart favored over McCrory. In the 3-2A, Junction City a big favorite over Spring Hill. Gurdon picked to beat Dirks. Foreman favored at Lafayette County. And the Hootens.com game of the week with playoffs on the line. Mineral Springs gets in the playoffs with a victory over Murfreesboro. In the 4-2A, Carlisle favored at Hazen. Hampton the pick over Baptist Prep. Poen favored at Clarendon. And Bearden should get past England. And you know what? You've probably driven past an America's Car-Mart either on your way to the game or at some point this week, because America's Car-Mart is your number 1 fan when it comes to Arkansas high school football. And at Car-Mart, you always drive away in a quality used vehicle. We're cheering for you from the end zone. From purchase to payoff, America's Car-Mart is there for you. They'll work with you in your situation to find the right payment plan to fit your budget. So go see for yourself why America's Car-Mart is different from all the rest. Stay connected by following Car-Mart on Facebook, Instagram, X, YouTube, and online at car-mart.com. America's Car-Mart, keeping you on the road.
I'm David Wallace for America's Car-Mart. Who's feeling the football spirit? America's Car-Mart proudly sponsors Arkansas high school football. Like our hardworking football players, the team at Car-Mart works hard to keep you on the road. Car-Mart knows that buying a vehicle is a big decision. That's why they take selling you a vehicle very seriously. When you shop at Car-Mart, they're there for you through the good times and the bad times until you drive away with a title to your vehicle. Save time at the dealership and start your car buying journey online at car-mart.com. America's Car-Mart, keeping you on the road.
Hungry on your way to the game? Satisfy that craving at Colton's. Throw those peanut shells in a bucket. Grab a hot roll and butter. Then enjoy a hand-cut steak or any of our mouth-watering entrees in a relaxed, casual dining environment. With 14 convenient locations across the state, you're sure to find a Colton's near your Friday night football destination.
Few things in life are more important than showing up, whether you show up for your family, friends, or teammates. It doesn't hurt to bring a plate of their favorite beef dish. Together, we can bring more. Find your next crowd pleaser at beefitswhatsfordinner.com. Brought to you by the Arkansas Beef Council, courtesy of Beef. It's whatsfordinner.com.
Go beyond your field of study and get a world-class education in leadership. As an Army officer, you'll work side by side with peers who support your growth, and you'll become a role model, mentor, and decision maker in any environment, at any scale. It's a challenging path, but along the way you'll sharpen your skills and show yourself and those around you exactly what you're capable of. Decide to lead at goarmy.com/officer.
Going to college may not look the same as it has before, but you have the power to move forward. There are over 1,000 hands-on or online programs in Arkansas designed to put you to work, and they qualify for state scholarships and grants. Healthcare, education, computer technology, industry technology, and more. Take your next step forward. Visit explorearcareers.com.
And welcome back to the America's Car-Mart Football Report. During November, America's Car-Mart conducting their 17th annual holiday toy drive. The goal, collect toys to share with 30 children's hospitals in a 12-state area. So remember, all through November, you can pick up a toy, donate it at your local Car-Mart. This week, America's Car-Mart will then deliver the toys to all these children's hospitals in December and work to ensure that all kids receive an appropriate toy. That's America's Car-Mart, keeping you on the road. And the road to the state championship really heats up this week, and let's talk about a few of these games. Number 1, Bryant's at number 4, Conway. Bryant unbeaten. Conway has just one loss this season. For Conway, Trey Harris, Amari Davis played well last week. They combined for 5 touchdowns. And for Bryant, that defense and offensive line have paved the way. But remember this key fact. Conway hasn't beaten Bryant since December 7th of 2014. That's why Hootens.com likes Bryant. Another big one, PA at Little Rock Christian. This one for playoff seeding. Little Rock Christian quarterback Kemp Keller is hurt, but Hootens.com still going with the Warriors to get the victory. In the West, major playoff implications. Bentonville at rival Bentonville West. A Wolverine victory would create a huge jam at the top for the conference championship 3 playoff seeds. Bentonville, though, trying to claim an outright championship. Last week, the Tigers looked dominant, beating Springdale 63-7. That's why Hootens.com goes with Bentonville. Class 6A, that big game we mentioned. Greenwood at Mountain Home for a conference championship. Greenwood has beaten Mountain Home 9 times since 2010. They've beaten them 4 times in the playoffs, so these two teams know each other very well. Mountain Home hasn't won a conference championship since 2016. Greenwood winning conference championships is second nature. And the Bulldogs, they've got Kane Archer. He's the first player in Arkansas high school history to rack up 100 passing touchdowns and 50 rushing touchdowns in his career. Hootens.com going with Archer and the Bulldogs. The big one in the East is Marion at Benton. Benton's won 3 in a row over Marion by a combined 171-46. This one may not be any different. Hootens.com takes the home team, Benton. In Class 5A, you've got the City Bowl, the city championships in the Spa City. That's Hot Springs. It's Lakeside at Hot Springs. The winner gets at least a share of the conference title. If Hot Springs wins, the Trojans get the outright championship. Lakeside depends on quarterback Wally Walcott and junior Peter Oman, but Oman was hurt late last week against Parkview. Hot Springs going for its first conference title since 2014. The Trojans looked good last week with Shadarick Allen and that standout sophomore receiver Gabe Jaime putting up huge numbers, but Hootens.com picks Lakeside to get the victory. In the central part of the state, Joe T. Robinson has won 7 conference titles in the past 8 years, going for an outright conference title against Maumelle. Joe T. Robinson is the favorite in that game. A big one in East Arkansas. Valley View hosting Batesville. Valley View's the number 1 seed regardless of what happens. Batesville can move up to the number 3 seed with a victory and a Harding loss, but that may not happen. This Valley View team plays great defense. Hootens.com going with Valley View. Now in Class 4A, huge game in Ashley County. Number 5 Hamburg hosting number 6 Stuttgart. The winner gets the conference championship. Stuttgart won consecutive conference conference titles in 2020 and 2021. Hamburg hasn't won a league championship since 1997. Ironically, that's the last time that the Lions played for a state title, and many down in that part of the state think this Hamburg team is destined to repeat that scenario. Hamburg has won its 6 conference games by an average of 55-23 this year. Stuttgart won its conference games by a margin of 53-28. These two teams are pretty even on paper. Hootens.com picks the home team. That's Hamburg. The 2-4A title on the line in Lonoke County, where the Jackrabbits of Lonoke host Mills. Mills trailed CAC at halftime, had to play a backup quarterback, but rallied in the second half to win that game. Then you've got Lonoke. They just steamrolled Hall Steam 44-6. Quarterback Dylan Dean has thrown 15 touchdown passes this season. Hootens.com going with the Jackrabbits. The number 2 seed is on the line in Southside, where the Southerners play Blytheville. And if you're Coach Kenny Simpson in Southside, you've got to stop Courtney Rogers, the standout running back from Blytheville. He had 97 yards and a touchdown a week ago, but Southside's defense is improving, and Hootens.com going with Southside. Other big ones, Monticello can finish as the 4 or 5 seed. DeWitt almost needs a miracle to make the playoffs. Hootens.com picking Monticello to win that game. Monticello's got a dandy running back in Joseph Achilles, who picked up a D1 offer from App State the other day. So the Billies are rolling right now. Warren is at Crossett. Warren has beaten Crossett 13 of the past 14 times they've played. Warren, though, is going to be the number 3 seed after losing a pair of one-score games this year to Hamburg and Stuttgart, but Warren will be way too much for Crossett to handle. Just up the road from Warren, you've got Fordyce, and the Red Bugs are in the middle of a big conference battle, hosting McGee tonight, a conference championship on the line. Playoff seedings wide open. McGee riding high after throttling Dumas last week, 50-22. The Owls ran for 276 yards in that game. Fordyce edged rival Risen last week, and the Red Bugs have outscored their opponents by a combined margin of 312-76 this season. That defense has recorded 4 shutouts and allowing less than 10 points a game in conference play. That's why Hootens.com is going with Fordyce. Adkins at Mayflowers for the number 2 seed out of the 2-3A. Adkins has won 3 straight games and putting up 41 points a game. Mayflower's defense playing great. Held Salem to just 2 touchdowns last week, and that defense should be enough to get past Adkins. And another big one, Barton hosting Risen. These two teams need wins to make the playoffs. Barton has won back-to-back games after starting conference play 0-4, and we think Barton gets the win and gets itself into the playoffs. In Class 2A, a big one, Mineral Springs hosting Murfreesboro. The winner's going to get the number 4 seed. The loser stays at home, so the playoffs start this week for these teams. Mineral Springs has won consecutive games after a 1-6 start. Meanwhile, Murfreesboro has lost back-to-back games to Junction City and Spring Hill. This one should be a doozy, and Hootens.com picking the home team, Mineral Springs. Conway Christian, the pick at Bigelow. These teams looking to secure a playoff spot, possibly a number 3 seed. Conway Christian can pass the ball a little bit, and that might be enough to push them past Bigelow. And another big one, huge rivalry game, Carlisle's at Hazen. No playoff implications for the first time in this game in over a decade. Hazen will miss the playoffs for the first time since 2006. This could be Hazen's playoff game. Hootens.com, though, going with Carlisle to get the victory. And if you're looking for a victory with a used car, remember Car-Mart. If you're credit challenged, America's Car-Mart is the place for you. Car-Mart provides affordable, used vehicles with flexible financing and low down payments. Once they help you find the right vehicle, they'll determine a payment plan to fit your budget. Car-Mart is here for you. America's Car-Mart, keeping you on the road. Stay connected by finding Car-Mart on Facebook, Instagram, X, YouTube, and online at car-mart.com.
I'm David Wallace for America's Car-Mart. You know, America's Car-Mart is your number 1 fan when it comes to Arkansas high school football. And when you drive away in a quality used vehicle from Car-Mart, they're cheering for you all the way to the end zone. From purchase to payoff, Car-Mart is there for you. They'll work with you and your situation to find a payment plan that fits your budget. So go see for yourself why Car-Mart is different from all the rest. Stay connected by following Car-Mart on Facebook, Instagram, X, YouTube, and online at car-mart.com. America's Car-Mart, keeping you on the road.
Go beyond your field of study and get a world-class education in leadership. As an Army officer, you'll work side by side with peers who support your growth, and you'll become a role model, mentor, and decision maker in any environment, at any scale. It's a challenging path, but along the way, you'll sharpen your skills and show yourself and those around you exactly what you're capable of. Decide to lead at goarmy.com/officer.
Hungry on your way to the game? Satisfy that craving at Colton's. Throw those peanut shells in a bucket. Grab a hot roll and butter. Then enjoy a hand-cut steak or any of our mouth-watering entrees in a relaxed, casual dining environment. With 14 convenient locations across the state, you're sure to find a Colton's near your Friday night football destination.
Few things in life are more important than showing up, whether you show up for your family, friends, or teammates. It doesn't hurt to bring a plate of their favorite beef dish. Together, we can bring more. Find your next crowd pleaser at beefitswhatsfordinner.com. Brought to you by the Arkansas Beef Council, courtesy of Beef. It's whatsfordinner.com.
Going to college may not look the same as it has before, but you have the power to move forward. There are over 1,000 hands-on or online programs in Arkansas designed to put you to work, and they qualify for state scholarships and grants. Healthcare, education, computer technology, industry technology, and more. Take your next step forward. Visit explorearcareers.com.
I'm David Wallace for America's Car-Mart. Who's feeling the football spirit? America's Car-Mart proudly sponsors Arkansas high school football. Like our hardworking football players, the team at Car-Mart works hard to keep you on the road. Car-Mart knows that buying a vehicle is a big decision. That's why they take selling you a vehicle very seriously. When you shop at Car-Mart, they're there for you through the good times and the bad times until you drive away with a title to your vehicle. Save time at the dealership and start your car buying journey online at car-mart.com. America's Car-Mart, keeping you on the road.
And welcome back to the America's Car-Mart Football Report. Remember, for all your up-to-date scores on Friday night, pull out your phone while you're in the bleachers and go to Hootens.com. We have the premier scoreboard in the entire state. Up-to-minute updates of every game in the state. Our dedicated staff, led by crusty editor Jeff Krupsall and the state's top wrestling coach Dusty Clark, work hard to find all the scores every Friday night. Unlike other websites who don't even have all the final scores posted 72 hours later, Hootens.com will post all the scores every Friday night. So for all your football needs, go to Hootens.com. That's going to bring us to the end of the regular season version of the America's Car-Mart Football Report. But don't fret, we'll be back next week, same time, same location, for our first playoff edition of the America's Car-Mart Football Report. For the hardest working producer in the business, Graham Shearer, the bench-warming filmer and executive producer, Thomas Thrash, I'm Barry Grooms, and we'll see you at the stadium.